my internet friends, and welcome to another video too. I'm here to bring you two reviews on my two fragrances from Labo. My husband doesn't like it when I lay my fragrances down. He said to stand them up. So let me know what you think. Lay or stand? Lay or stand? He also says I get distracted easily and I start talking about things that are unnecessary. Let me know what you think. Let's start with Santal 33, because speaking of my husband, he loves this. So I bought this for myself, 1.7 ounce, because as you know, Labo is very pricey. So I wanted to start with a 1.7 ounce. And this is very popular, but also people always said it's not for everyone. I'm going to take off my watch now because I gained some weight and it's a little too tight on me right now. And so it's not very comfortable. So let's put the watch right here. So Santal 33 on me. Okay, this smells like a brand new car. It smells like the leather and the plastic and the rubbery and all that newness smell, but in a way that makes your stomach turn, because imagine being in that car, everything is new. It's never been open to the outside. It's never had any fresh air, and you sit in the car and you're driving on the road and you still did not let down the glass, let fresh air in. The AC is not turned on. Basically, the new car smell is suffocating you. That's how I feel when I spray this on my body. Interestingly, when my husband sprays this on his body, sexy, 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 sexy. Okay, it smells so nice on him, and it smells even nicer in his coat. He sprayed his coat, put it in the closet on Christmas Day. Today is the 29th, and our coat still smells heavenly. Smells so nice. On him, the leathery on him and his clothes, the leather is not so suffocating. The leather is sexy, like Denzel in a leather jacket. It turns a little powdery, but not crazy powdery. It turns powdery to the end, to the point where it gives it enough of a round edge. You know, this fragrance can be a little square, and that powdery, you know, just, you know, rounds out the edges just a little bit, just enough. And then it's spicy, it's woodsy. It's just really nice. To me, it's quite simple. I don't pick a whole lot of things in it. Just a little bit of earthy note. I smell the leather and the plastic, the spiciness, and that's all. And it's just enough to make this so sexy. My husband loves it. He was like, oh, wow, this is nice. And his favorite fragrance right now is Irish Sweet by Creed. And he says this is almost overtaking his Creed. And he's like, I think this would be my signature scent. I said, no, it will not. My husband is he's an oversprayer, and he can go through this probably in a couple of months. If this is a signature scent, he can go through this in a couple of months. I'm like, yeah, this is not the price tag that you go through in a couple of months. Even though you don't need a lot of this, like 1, 2, 3 sprays, that's it. He's been using this since I got it, and this is all he's used of it, and he really likes it. So, you know, and like I said, he's an oversprayer. He likes his body to be saturated. These are his words. He likes his body to be saturated in his fragrance, and even that, this is just how much he's used. So you don't need a whole lot. Tin one. I got on the recommendation of Demirol, and I have no regrets. Absolutely no regrets. This is probably in my top 10 for life right now. I absolutely love it. I have to say, this was not love at first sniff. The beginning is very sharp, and I believe it's the fig in there. It's very sharp. I've spoken about the sharpness of fragrances that I do not like. An example is Delina. But when it's done right, I can stomach it, and this is done right. The fig, I believe it's the fig. The fig is very sharp, but also very fresh. So it's like sharp, fresh. And so that's what makes me be able to handle this. And then the beauty really is in the dry down. So the opening is sharp, fresh, and green. Definitely green. And then when it dries down to a very beautiful, woody, earthy, fragrance that is very spicy. It's also powdery on me. It's fruity, of course. You can smell that fruitiness in the fig, but it's sweet, it's woody, it's spicy, it's fruity, it's green, it's powdery, and it's earthy. That's all. What is this? I mentioned about 7 things, and I'm down to the number 2. What is this? So all those things make it a very beautiful fragrance. It's just really nice. I can see, and it's just really edgy. It's not your, I have to give it to these fragrances. There are not many things. I have a lot of fragrances, and after some time they all start to smell the same. You know, there's so much to differentiate them, but these are very different. I haven't smelled anything in my fragrance like any of these. My husband did say this smells to him like 212. He said this smells like 212, and I went and I looked up the notes of 212, and they have very similar notes. So I don't know if someone copied someone, but 212 has been out longer than this. I've never smelled 212, but I wanna, with the hype around this, I'll be surprised if it just smells like it and this gets so much hype and 212 doesn't get any hype. But he says it reminds him of 212. If anyone has smelled 212 and Santal 33, let me know down in the description bar if you think they smell alike. So apparently if you go to the store, they make it for you. They're very environmentally, the Labo is very environmentally conscious. So this is refillable. Once you're done using the fragrance, you can go get it refilled and then they'll just give you a new sticker with whatever you want on it. And apparently it's a really nice experience when you buy it from the store because they make it for you and then they put your sticker on it and then they write whatever you want on there. I wasn't fortunate enough to buy this from the store or from the Labo website, so I don't have all those fancy customizations, but I have the fancy fragrance and that's good enough for me. Also, I heard a lot of people say this is very common and this smells like everybody in Chicago. I lived in Illinois. I didn't live in Chicago, but I went to Chicago quite often. And I don't remember smelling this on everyone. People say that about Baccarat also, and I don't smell Baccarat on anyone, not a single person. I think it might just be that the people in the fragrance community, you know, it's like the top 1% saying that most people are rich because that's their crowd. That's the crowd. That's who they spend their time with. And so they think people have money because the people they hang out with have money. So I think maybe the people in the fragrance community hang out with people who know fragrance. And so wear things like Santal 33 and Baccarat's Rouge 540. But among the regular masses of people who are majority of the people who is spending $300 on a 2.5 ounce of fragrance, not many people. And I will say I don't smell Baccarat on anyone. I don't smell Santal 33 on anyone. Apparently everybody in Chicago wears Santal 33 and I have not smelled it on a single person. I don't think they are lying. I'm just saying that maybe our crowd as regular people is different from the crowd of people in the fragrance community because that is their community. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't let that deter you if you want to buy something, and don't let that deter you because you don't want to smell like everyone. I don't think that's true. In my crowd of people, I smell Black Opium. I smell Mademoiselle, maybe. That's not even common. But the two most common ones I smell are Black Opium, La Vie Belle. Those are the two most common I smell. And maybe Mademoiselle. Okay, that's what I smell. I never smell Santal 33 or Baccarat Rouge 540. Back to this. This is very nice. This is very nice, very edgy. Honestly, I can see a very edgy action figure woman wearing this. Like I can see Scarlett Johansson wearing this. This is just really good. And it's definitely my top 10 for life. I'm cool and I'm fresh and I'm calm and I'm collected. But don't mess with me because I can be a bad bee. This is if Grace, Nicole Kidman's character from The Undoing, had a fragrance, this would be it. She's cool and calm and she's that perfect wife, supports her husband even when he was accused of murder. She found him the best lawyer and money can buy, and she stood by his side. Or when it came time and the man tried to frame his son for murder, what did she do? Yeah, don't mess with her. Don't mess with her son. This is that fragrance. It's very well done. I love this. It can be an all year round fragrance, definitely all year round. It can be a signature scent, warm, cold. It can work for every occasion. It can work for date night. It can work for office, but don't overspray if you're going to the office. School, work, staying at home in COVID, going to get your vaccination. It works. Really impressed by the house of Le Labo, and I feel confident now getting more once I save up for more, or perhaps once they send us more stimulus check. Maybe I'll buy more. But that's it for today. Let me know what you want to see. If there are any fragrances you want me to review, I'm here to spend my money so that you don't have to. But I hope you enjoyed this video enough to come back for my next video. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Let's keep the dialogue going. This is me blowing you a kiss. I hope you enjoyed my video today. Stay safe. Bye-bye.